Hey everyone, so I've got a complete new workout for you can do entirely from home. Just use your own body weight and a pair of dumbbells with a variety of compound and isolation exercises that will target every single part of your body, with each exercise being performed 45 seconds on with a 15-second rest in between. By taking such a minimal rest time between the exercises, you're giving yourself the maximum possible results in the fastest possible time. And for those of you who don't have a pair of dumbbells, you can always use 2 water bottles or 2 objects of a similar weight. So let's begin with the first exercise. And this is going to be squat overhead thrusts. So grabbing hold of our 2 dumbbells, raising them above our heads. Want to squat down as far as possible, then raise the dumbbells up so they touch in the middle. Don't worry if you can't squat down as far as me. If you're a beginner, just squat down as far as you can. Make sure you raise the dumbbells to touch overhead with every rep though. Remember, it's not the number of reps you perform that's important, but the quality with which you perform each rep. So make sure to perform them in a smooth and controlled manner. Last few seconds of this exercise. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Final rep completed. And we'll put them down. So moving on to the next exercise, it's going to be a pushing exercise, going to be targeting all of the pushing muscles, such as the chest, fronts, the shoulders and the triceps. This is going to be standard push-ups. So getting ourselves down in the push-up position, core nice and tight, ankles flexed. We're going to go all the way down till our chin touches the floor and push ourselves all the way back up again with every rep. Nice clean form. Make sure to retract your shoulder blades as you lower yourself down. Push yourself all the way back up again. Don't forget to go at your own pace. Make sure the reps are smooth, controlled and good quality though. Last few seconds. 2, 1 and final rep. So just catching our breath. Going to move on to the next exercise, which is a fantastic compound exercise. This is going to be dumbbell deadlifts. So this will be targeting the lower back, lats and the entire posterior chain and lower body as well. So bending our knees, lower back nice and straight. Going to lift them up, then we're going to bend forward and row them and put them back down. Make sure to keep a slight arch in your back as you lift the dumbbells up off the floor for each rep. Make sure to keep your head up and your back arch whilst you perform the row as well in order to fully engage your lats.
We're good as dead before tomorrow comes. Only thing that we got to glue the shit up is your toxic attitude and that nice big. So you pick up, I left, look how fast I forget. Got me juice, shit my pet.
10 seconds left to go with this exercise. Final few reps. 4, 3, 2, 1 and we'll go for one final rep and put them down. So catching our breath, going to move on to the next exercise, which is going to be targeting again the upper body pushing muscles. This is going to be bench dips. So we're going to get ourselves a low surface, use a chair or a low stool. Placing our hands behind us, legs straight out. You can have them bent if you're a beginner. Lower yourself down till your buttocks almost touch the floor and then push yourself straight back up again. Really feel those triceps contract at the top of every repetition. Don't forget to breathe into your nose, out through your mouth. Final 10 seconds of this exercise. Let's get those repetitions out. And final rep. Really squeeze that out. So just shake off our arms. We're going to move on to the next exercise now, which is going to be targeting all the muscles of the lower body again. And this is going to be goblet squats. So getting ourselves ready. So grasping onto the 2 dumbbells. Going to lift them up over our shoulders, squat down as far as possible for each repetition. Remember to go as low as you can. If you can't squat all the way down, that's okay. If you find this too challenging, you can always do it without the dumbbells. "15 seconds left to go, don't forget to breathe." Final few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And final rep completed. So just shake off our legs a bit. Next exercise is also going to be targeting the lower body. This is going to be hitting more the posterior chain, such as the hamstrings. And this is going to be stiff-legged dumbbell deadlifts. So as soon as you're ready, let's go for it. So grabbing our 2 dumbbells, knees slightly bent, ankles flexed, toes up, bending forward from the hips, head up, keep our back as flat as possible. Want to lower the dumbbells down to our toes and then raise ourselves back up again, stopping just before full extension upright. Over halfway there now. Don't forget to regulate your breathing. Nice controlled reps. Final 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and completed. So once again, take a couple of deep breaths. Moving on to the next exercise, going to be targeting the shoulders, all 3 heads, anterior, lateral and posterior heads. And this is going to be what we call Arnold Presses. So as soon as you're ready, let's move on to that now. So bending down, grabbing hold of our dumbbells, want to hold them up and then twist them inwards and then turn them outwards as we push them up overhead. And this will help to involve not only the front of the delts, but also the side and to a lesser extent the rear of the delts as well. Don't forget to perform these reps in a smooth, controlled manner to get maximum benefit from them. Almost there now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and final rep completed. So for an all-round exercise program, it's important to not only do compound movements, but also isolation exercises as well. Next exercise is going to be doing exactly that for the chest, and this is going to be chest flies. So as soon as you're ready, take a couple of deep breaths, and let's get into that now. So getting ourselves down on the floor, grab hold of our dumbbells, keep our knees bent, we're going to raise them overhead, and then we're going to lower them down to the side with our elbows bent, and raise them up to touch in the middle, really feeling that contraction of the chest. Almost halfway there with this exercise. Don't forget to breathe. Really squeeze those chest muscles as the dumbbells touch in the middle. Final few reps. Really squeeze those out, and we'll go for last one, touch in the middle, and then place them back down. So you can see by taking as minimal rest time as possible between these exercises, you really can feel that burn throughout your entire body. Next exercise, once again, going to be an isolation exercise. This is going to be for the biceps and the brachial muscle as well. And this is going to be alternating bicep and hammer curls. So as soon as you're ready. So grabbing hold of our dumbbells, we're going to curl them up, supinating our wrists outwards, and then straight up lowering them slowly with every rep.
There's heat, there's flames, there's lava. Volcanic, what can we do? It gets manic. I know what I'd rather. When I pick up the mic, is power. When I pick up the mic, got powers. When I pick up the mic, is power.
So by supinating our thumbs outwards, this will really involve the biceps, and by raising them straight up, it'll involve more the brachial muscle. 15 seconds left to go. Don't forget to lower them under control. Final few reps. 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower them back down. So the next exercise is going to be targeting the entire upper back. And by isolating the biceps, as we've just done, help take the biceps out of the movement and will give more emphasis on the lats and the upper back muscles. And this is going to be bent over dumbbell rows. So bending our knees slightly, keeping our back nice and flat. Going to row our dumbbells up to our sides, really feeling the squeeze on the lats and the upper back with each repetition. Almost halfway there now. Don't forget to really squeeze at the top, get that full contraction of the lats. Final few reps. 4, 3, 2, 1, and final rep, and place them down. So again, let's just catch our breath. Going to move on to an exercise now that's going to be targeting both the inner chest and the triceps, and that's going to be elevated tricep extensions. So place your hands together on a window ledge, table or stool. Want to lower ourselves inwards and then lock out our arms with each repetition. Should be going up on tiptoes and really feeling that squeeze in the triceps and inner chest. Don't forget to regulate your breathing. There's 10 seconds left to go with this exercise. Let's get those repetitions out. Final few reps. 3, 2, 1, and finished. So it's important when carrying out any exercise routine and you are targeting the shoulders to include an exercise specifically for the posterior head or rear head, and that's going to be our next exercise, which is going to be rear deltoid raises. So once again, grabbing our dumbbells, bending forward from the waist, back flat, going to raise them out to the side, keeping our elbows bent, nice, slow, smooth and controlled. Really feel that contraction of the rear delts. Don't forget, it's not the number of reps you do, but the quality of the reps that will give you the results. Ten seconds left to go, almost there with this exercise. Final 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and place them back down. So phenomenal job for following along with me so far. We just got one more exercise for the upper body before moving on to abs. This again is going to be an isolation exercise and it's going to be lying dumbbell tricep extensions. So let's go for that now. So getting ourselves down on the floor, knees bent, lift our dumbbells up overhead, holding them at a slight angle, going to lower them down, elbows in and raise them back up to lock our elbows on each repetition.
Yeah, let's see how you do under pressure. Yeah, I've been wanting this forever.
If you're a beginner and you find this too challenging, you could always do it with one dumbbell, grasped with both hands.
Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early feeling rich like I'm cashing.
Let's give this all we've got. Final upper body exercise before moving on and finishing off with abs. 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. And exercise completed. Get ourselves back up. So just going to catch our breath. We've got just 2 exercises left to do. It's going to be ab exercise on the floor, and the first is going to be predominantly for the upper abs, which is going to be weighted upper ab crunches. So getting ourselves down the mat, grabbing hold of a dumbbell, holding it straight up overhead with both hands. Want to crunch upwards, really feeling that contraction in the abs, keeping our head neutral throughout the exercise. If you're a beginner or you find this too challenging, you can always do it without the dumbbell. Or if it becomes too difficult halfway through, you can always put the dumbbell down and continue without it. The most important thing is to get the repetitions out. Final few reps, really feel that contraction on the abs. And final 2 reps, really squeeze them out. And we'll place the dumbbell back down on the floor. So, just 1 exercise left to go. Just take a couple of deep breaths. And we're going to move on to an exercise predominantly for the lower abs, which is going to be high hip raises. So getting ourselves down the floor. Going to bend our knees, lift them up in the air, and then we're going to lift our hips up off the ground and try to push our feet as high as possible to the ceiling. Make sure to regulate your breathing when performing any ab exercise. Almost halfway there, last exercise. Let's give this all we've got. Final 10 seconds, let's get these reps out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And final rep completed. And we'll get ourselves back up. And workout completed. So absolutely phenomenal work for following along with me to this routine. Let's hit every single part of your body, all your upper pushing muscles, pulling muscles, lower body, thighs, posterior chain, including your hamstrings, lower back, and even your calves. And by completing these exercises with such minimal rest time, it will give you even better results than going to the gym. And if you're more advanced, you can always do this entire program for 2 to 3 rounds, make it even more challenging. So don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, share with your friends, turn your notifications on so you don't miss out on any future videos. Well done everyone for following along. Congratulations. Have a great weekend and I'll see you all in the next video.